Today's Sensation. I'm your host, Dan, and today I'm going to be looking at dinosaurs, mammoths, and cavemen, the art of Charles R. Knight. Now, I had done a video earlier about my prehistoric childhood and the things that were the dino images and artists that were and books that were important to me. I think I lamented in that one that I did not have hold of this book at the time, and sure enough, up it pops. So I'm going to go through it kind of quick, but I just wanted to make sure we all were on the page about Charles R. Knight, in case any of us have kind of gotten fuzzy and forgotten. Knight is one of those people who was incredibly influential. He worked with museums and paleontologists for his reconstructions, for his paintings, and so they were thought for the time to be very accurate. He would go to the museums and look at the skeletons that had been mounted. Now, of course, we realize now that they weren't always mounted correctly. This is not how we look at dinosaurs today. I like seeing new paleo art. I like seeing the different and interesting looking dinosaurs, but I can't help but wander back to when I was a kid and I would see these pictures randomly reproduced in articles, or when I would see toys, little Mark's toys made from these. I mean, these are really close to my heart as far as the way for dinosaurs to look. I don't, there's, like I said, I love modern paleo art, but I have a nostalgia for these. So let's look through it real quick. I'll point out some of the things in here. It does a good job of, you might notice that I also have a video on Donald Glutt's The Dinosaur Scrapbook, and he's the co-author of this book. So you might want to check out my Donald Glutt video too, as well as my prehistoric childhood one. There's a biography of Knight. There's a good documentary on Knight that I saw on YouTube. I can't remember the exact title, but it's on there. And if you want this backstory in his life, I recommend you go find it. It is absolutely worth seeing. This book is laid out when we get to it's actually starting to come apart a little bit. This is, this book is from 1982. So not when I was a kid. I saw these images when I was a kid. This book came out in 82. It's been well looked at though. So it's got some, I don't know why those pages are sticking together now. Here's some of the sketches of the dinosaur bones that have been mounted to kind of look at. There's sculpting. He's famous for the paintings, but he also did sculpting. This is one of the people who is studying dinosaurs made this drawing as a reference for Knight. And you can see that the difference between, I like the funny look in that one's face, the difference between what he was being given and what he turned out was, could be quite astounding. This is a sculpture he did. Not a sculpture. I think it was a clay model. So yeah, I'm not sure. It says models, so it was probably the clay, not. But in any case, he made this for probably for the lighting reference before he did the painting. There's a famous painting of the two fighting. But this is just tremendous work. I love these things. So it's still talking about how he worked where he worked. At one point, he got to have his office at a zoo. I forget where that was, which allowed him to study live animals to help with his recreations. Some early line art. Now, here we go. Here's the paintings. And these are laid out. Oops. Yeah, see that? That's really coming apart. I'll be very careful. It's laid out by the museum he was doing the work for. And here's the models that he had there. This is the painting for that. Oh, I love these. So great. I mean, this is so iconic. I used to have a toy of this duckbill when I was a kid. Very good. Very good stuff. And these sea creatures are great. There's a lot of prehistoric mammal work too that he did. These look like, I'm not even going to try and say what they call them, but they look like prehistoric otters to me. You know I love otters. Even the poor little crocodile. And that's great. Why is that stuff like that? Yeah. They made a toy out of that. And the sloth. That sloth looks just like the toy. These paintings of early man. Look at that. When I was a kid, I used to do little drawings of these kind of plants and stuff because I would see them, try and recreate them. It just all works. It really brings, his work really brings these things to life. And they say here, this is unequivocally Knight's most influential work, the classic confrontation. And I would have to agree. That was recreated in so many comics and even in movies, and just fantastic. National Geographic ones, yeah. So, I love the lighting on that. Dodos, cavemen, later works. So anyway, like I said, just a quick look. Oh, darn it. It really is coming apart. Just a quick look at that. Because I felt like I really missed a big part of what I was talking about for my childhood, prehistoric memories, without having a look at Knight. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get to get a little Knight in the future.